welcome everybody to another day of the Daily Antidote of Song, right here around the world. I'm Kathy Bullock, coming to you from Berea, Kentucky, and I'm so happy to see everybody again. Welcome on YouTube and Facebook. Do we have a fantastic program for you today, the way we do every day? I'm so excited for our special guest, Kim, coming to us all the way from British Columbia. But before we talk about Miss Fabulous Kim, let me tell you that this is day 1979. Let me say that again. Day 1979 that we have been, the Daily Antidote of Song has been on. Can y'all believe it? Oh, every day of the week, spreading the magic and spreading the love through song and power. So now I get to especially welcome every person who has come and joined us on Zoom. And then we'll turn it over to Kim. First, Athena in Brooklyn. So glad to see you always. Clelio is one of our tech people. Thank you, Clelio. And Joe Rossi is our founder and fearless leader. So I always do this when we say Joe. Yes, everybody with me, baby. And Candace is our other tech person. Hi, Candace, coming from Los Angeles. Hey, Dick and Kathy, coming to us from Vancouver in that area in Canada. Kathy and from Colorado, welcome to us. Linda from Orcas Island. Susan from Cincinnati, I'm sorry. Sue in Seattle. Carolyn, hi Carolyn in Boise, Indiana. Sheila in Florida. Neil in Boston. Chris in Victoria, BC, yes. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi Mabel in Massachusetts with her Bears. Deli in Maryland. Laris in the UK. Nan in Michigan. Hi, Grandma's here in Vermont. Woo, 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 woo. And in Amherst, Massachusetts. And in Maryland. Bob in Albany. Linda in Massachusetts. And let's see, I'm moving on my screen. And who do we have? Anne in Maryland, Bob in Albany. Linda in Massachusetts. Pam in Indianapolis. And Huda in British Columbia, Bob in Massachusetts, Fred in Silver Springs, Storm in Massachusetts, Nancy in Washington State with the beautiful cow, Jenny in Suffolk of the UK, Elizabeth in California, the wonderful Curly Tops in Vermont, Lynn in Connecticut, Tony in San Jose, California, Kat in Vermont, Gary in Massachusetts, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Pauline in the UK, and Arlene in California. Woo! Join me in taking a breath in and breathe out. Why? Because we can. We get to celebrate another precious day of life, y'all, and celebrate it together. And I'm so honored to be able to introduce to you someone who is not a stranger to the Daily Antidote of Song. This is Kim, and I'm going to say Bothen, but I might not get that right, Kim. Did I get to that? Girl. And she wants me to introduce her as a community choir leader, a director. I can't read my notes. She's a far retired costume designer, a singer, country singer, mover and shaker, and one who is going to bring us beautiful songs from Canada. Welcome, and join me, everybody. Welcome me, Kim.
Hi, y'all. It's so great to be here again. I see so many familiar faces. I adore Kathy B, of course. And some of you here I've known for a number of years, right since the very beginning when we were all going into that strange time. I'm going to sing you a couple of Canadian songs. One is, the first one I'll start with is called Canada. And you might know that we are typified by the expression A. And so I'm going to teach it to you the Canadian way this time. And this is a kind of shanty with a sing-along portion. by a beloved Canadian minstrel singer-songwriter named Rick Scott, who was with us for many years and has recently passed, actually. So this is in honor of Rick and of the place that I love and that I live in and am honored and privileged to live in. There is in the lyrics, you'll see, I think, I can't see how the lyrics printed up. Are they up? I want to just show you. Yep, you can see, go down to "'Cause I'm from," and you'll see some letters in brackets. It sort of looks like code, but this is your part. And what this is this is a refrain where we're actually going to spell Canada. And we're going to do it with that favorite expression of ours. So how that refrain goes is, and I'm going to sing this one a cappella, how this refrain goes is, "'Cause I'm from C," and your part is C-A-N-A-D-A. We can try that. "'Cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. And there's another part for you to do that spells, "Oh, Canada, my home and native." We do it again. C-A-N-A-D-A, just north of the U.S. What do you think comes next? A. So I'll just sing that whole thing through, and then I'll go to the top of the song. I might try and bump it up a half a tone or so. "'Cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells, "Oh, Canada, my home and native." C-A-N-A-D-A. Oh, Canada, just north of the U.S.A. Let's try the song. You'll see when that comes up. Well, I've got a cheat sheet here, so pardon my shifting eyes, but I didn't want to take on. But we're the second largest country in the whole wide world. We have the smallest ocean. And way out east in Nova Scotia, the ocean makes the biggest motion. We have a third of the world's fresh water and the planet's largest lake. But if you want to speak Canadian, you'd better polish up your A, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells, "Oh, Canada, my home and native." C-A-D-N-A-D-A. Oh, Canada, just north of the USA. But we love our maple syrup. It's the apple of our eye. And you can come and spend our loonies on a piece of fungi pie. Our Thousand Island dressing is known the whole world through. And once you taste an Nanaimo bar, you'll want to be Canadian too, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells, "Oh, Canada, my home and native." C-A-N-A-D-A, just north of the USA. We gave the world the snowmobile, inspired Winnie the Pooh, and instant mashed potatoes are a Canadian invention too. With 2 official languages, we aim to s'il vous plaît. So to parlez-vous Canadian, you better practice votre A, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells, "Oh, Canada, my home and native." C-A-N-A-D-A, just north of the USA. Let's do that last part again. With 2 official languages, we aim to s'il vous plaît. So to parlez-vous Canadian, you better practice votre A, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells O Canada, my home and native. C-A-N-A-D-A. Just north of the USA, can you see? Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Ooh, that is so cool. Oh, Canada, my home and native land. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you. That is so much fun and gives us information at the same time. What is fungi?
Fungi pie.
What is that?
Okay, get this. I actually did some fact checking on this one, so I know some stuff. So, fungi pie, as far as I can tell, is mostly in Newfoundland, but maybe all over the east coast of Canada. It's actually blueberry stew with dumplings.
Oh, that sounds good.
Right? Amazing. I know. Yep.
Ooh, blueberry stew, but they call it fungi pie.
Also called blueberry grunt, which is really sounds Newfoundlandish.
I'm ready to go back. I was just in Vancouver last weekend. I'm ready to go right back after hearing you speak and thinking of the beauty of the country there and the breadth of it. And there was Nanaimo. Nanaimo. What's that?
Well, Nanaimo's a city on Vancouver Island.
Okay.
It's actually a city with a lot of coming and going because one of the big ferry routes to and from the island lands in Nanaimo. It's a lovely, cultured musical city. You know, I didn't look up the origins of the name, but I'm sure it's based on one of the First Nations names for the area.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And I know my friends Dick and Kathy are from the island, Vancouver Island. They
live on the southern tip.
On the southern tip.
Which is Victoria, which is gorgeous. And I'm further north at the tip of a huge fjord, actually, in a mill town. Yeah, it's beautiful here.
It sounds beautiful. Thank you for taking us all on this journey to beautiful Canada. In the way that you've done. And as we just bask in that, I think you had another song for us.
I do have another song, and this is also another Canadian. This is really what I would consider. So that was a shanty and kind of an anthem and a play on our national anthem. This next one, sometimes a beautiful song is just a beautiful song. And I love a sad song. This one is significant, I would say, because, so this is, I'm going to sing 4 Strong Winds by Ian Tyson. I'm pretty sure most of you are going to know the chorus, even if you can't recall the title. But legend has it that this song came out of Ian Tyson's get together with Bob Dylan in a coffee shop in New York in the early 60s. And this was, I want to say, this one really was an early piece putting Canada on the international map it was folk music was huge in those days. And so Ian Tyson made a big splash with that one, and he's still Canada's favorite rancher. Yeah. So, and most of you just know that I just love a sad song. So this one I can take anywhere in Canada, probably anywhere in North America, and people will know it. So sing along with me. I think the lyrics are coming up. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm going to sing through the chorus a couple of times first and make sure we're all on the same page. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. Our good times, they're all gone, and we're bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this this way. Let's repeat that one more time. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. Our good times, they're all gone, and we're bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go out to Alberta. The weather's good there in the fall. I got some friends that I can go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. Back to the chorus. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. Our good times, they're all gone, and we're bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are going fine, you could meet me if I send you out the fair. But by then it will be winter, not so much for you to do, and those winds sure can blow cold way out there. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. Our good times, they're all gone, and we're bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. One more time on that chorus. All together. That blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. Our good times, they're all gone, and we're bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way.
Thank you, Kim. That is so beautiful. Everybody join me, please. Oh, thank you. You just took us to this special place of nostalgia, of remembering, of a little bit of grieving what was, but you're going forward. I look for you if I'm ever back this. Oh, I love it. I see why that is a theme some people would know all over. Thank you, Kim. That was so beautifully done.
Well,
Wow.
thank you so much all for singing along with me. I've long loved that song, and it just felt like a right one for some bridging too, because it did bridge. It did reach across borders. It has it's 50 years old or more. 50 years. No, it's almost 60 years old. That song.
Right. Almost
Still
60
bridging.
years.
Yeah.
And that's what you do, what we do with our music, with our songs here at Daily Antidote, one day at a time, and especially these 2 weeks where the theme is around the world.
Yeah.
So what do you have in store coming up for you? Where can we hear more of Kim?
Well, so I'm My main project these right now is starting up my fall season. I direct a small community choir here in this little mill town. It's called Sky Song Community Choir. So I'm a graduate of the Ubuntu Community Choir Leadership
Wonderful.
Training, which a bunch of you know about, happens out of Victoria.
Yes.
Co-founded by Siobhan Robinson and Dennis Donnelly, and also now run and hosted by Dick and Kathy, who are right
Yes.
here, teachers, mentors, and colleagues. So it's a pretty new, going into my fifth season, not my fifth year. I do 2 seasons a year, but my fifth season. It's going quite well. And we do a broad repertoire, kind of that world repertoire that we all are beginning to be familiar with. Songs, traditional songs from all over, plus that newer layer of circle songs and layer songs and, the song circle repertoire. It's going well. It's a very new model for this little mill town, for sure. But I'm having, it's wonderful. People are coming. And this season, I'm starting a guest series with local singer-songwriters, etc., just to start to bring in. I'm really love ideas of collaboration and spreading. And this is a town that sings. There's 4 choirs in this little town, as well as high school and church choirs. So
Wow,
it is
that's
a town.
great.
It is a town that sings. So lots of opportunity for collaboration. One of my highlights is that a very renowned and esteemed local First Nations elder has agreed to come and teach us a local song. So that's very special. And hopefully the start of a longer collaboration, and just feels very right.
Thank you for modeling for us what collaboration, connection, crossing barriers and boundaries and borders, what it looks like in real life. And that's what you're doing, Kim, and you do it all the time through your songs, through your choir, through the organization. Thank you for doing that. We need that so badly.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
We do.
Oh my goodness. Do you have any other recordings or places where can people find out more about you?
I'm not the best at self promotion, so I do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
The choir has a Facebook page where I just post events and sometimes some interesting. There's some fun photos in there. I would say go in and have a look. Partially of my changing hairdo over the last couple of years. but
All good. We women. I mean, that's what we do. That's all
go in and have a look at my Facebook page. I'm not performing these days much at all. There's a couple of folks around town that I do get together and play music with, and potential for that later on. But right now, that's a little quiet on that front.
Okay. Well, I think as we come to the close of our program today, I would love to hear you to revisit one of the songs. I think you were going to do that first one, taking us back through Canada. Love the Canada again. Is that right?
I think that would be kind of fun. I saw some smiles. So
Yes,
I
we
think
loved it. We
that's
loved it.
that's a really fun one. And also I just want to, sing this in honor of our beloved Rick Scott, who actually
Absolutely.
originally was an American, came up in the 70s, like many of your young men, out of the American military, and just embraced us, and we embraced him. This wonderful, loping, long-legged fella in colorful pants with his dulcimer. He truly was a minstrel who just won our hearts. So I'm
Thank you.
really happy to be giving you this, or introducing this song to you. So let's sing along. I hope you remember your parts. I'm just going to dive right in. Okay. But we're the second largest country in the whole wide world. We have the smallest ocean, and way out east in Nova Scotia, the ocean makes the biggest motion. We have a third of the world's fresh water and the planet's largest lake. But if you want to speak Canadian, you better polish up your A, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells O Canada, my home and native. C-A-N-A-D-A. O Canada, just north of the USA. But we love our maple syrup. It's the apple of our eye. And you can come and spend your loonies on a piece of fungi pie. Our Thousand Island dressing is known the whole wide through. And once you taste an Nanaimo bar, you'll want to be Canadian too, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells O Canada, just north of the U.S. My home and native. C-A-N-A-D-A. O Canada, just north of the U.S. Carolyn, A. Lost. We gave the world the snowmobile, inspired Winnie the Pooh. And instant mashed potatoes are a Canadian invention too. With 2 official languages, we aim to s'il vous plaît. So if you want to parlez-vous, you'll have to polish up your A, 'cause I'm from C-A-N-A-D-A. That spells O Canada, my home and native. C-A-N-A-D-A. O Canada, just north of the USA. Can you C-A-N-A-D-A. O Canada, our home and native land.
Thank you, everybody. Join me in thanking Kim for that fabulous sharing journey into Canada and all the beautiful things you do. Be sure to check out her Facebook as I remind you of all that we've done this week and what is coming forward next. This first on Monday, we had Bindu Malini, and she is from India. Then on Tuesday, we had Matt Norman and Laurel Swift from the UK. We had Joe Jinks from right here in the USA. We had Sonia Morganek on Thursday from Switzerland. We had today the great Kim Bothen from
Port Alberni. Port
Alberni in Canada. And then we have tomorrow Matlakala Bopape from South Africa, and Sunday from Thailand, Joanne Latrajun. And this is part of our 2-week session of going around the world. So I'm going to be singing C-A-N-A-D-A, thinking about one of the most beautiful places and my favorite places that I just finished visiting. Thank you for sharing, Kim. All the best to you, and thank you everybody who's joined us on YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to join us tomorrow for another day of magic at the Daily Antidote of Song. Oh, I'm supposed to say bye to everybody. Oh, so I get to say, beside Kim, and thank you for my Dick and Kathy, who are also have been leaders here at the Daily Antidote of Song, wonderful song leaders in their community, joining us from Canada. Thank you, Dick and Kathy. Let me change my view so now I can see everybody who's joining us. Thank you, Athena from Brooklyn, Linda from Orcas Island, Susan from Cincinnati, Sue from Seattle. I'm still singing C-A-D-A. No, N-A-D-A. Chris from Victoria. Wonderful to see you. Neil from Boston. Thank you, Kathleen from Albuquerque. Thank you, Laris from the UK. Carolyn from Boise. Thank you. Idaho, and whatever I said before. Candace, thank you for being our tech person from LA. And Clelio, our tech person from out of New Jersey, thank you also. And of course, Joe from the Daily Antidote of Song. I don't know how she does it, y'all. Because this is day 1979. I just want y'all to know. Okay, and then Deborah in Kentucky. Good to see you. I'm back down the road from Kathy in Colorado. Jane in Port Alberta. Yo, where Kim is. Oh, cool. Bob in Albany, New York. Don and the Curly Tops in Vermont. Oh, and that looks like Willard in Vermont. Thank you, Marcia from Ontario. Linda in Massachusetts. Pauline in Newcastle. Hey, with her dad. Hi, Dad. And Ann in Amherst, Massachusetts. Let me see. Deli in Maryland. Bob and Mabel and the Bears in Massachusetts. Fred in Silver Spring. Oda in British Columbia. Tony in California. Sheila in Florida. And in Maryland. Storm in Massachusetts in reverse. Gary in Massachusetts. And Aloysius in Massachusetts. Nancy's cow was coming from Washington State. Jenny from Suffolk, UK. Kat from Vermont. And Bill, are you new today? Well, welcome to you all. Thank you for joining us today. Everybody here on Zoom and those who are YouTube and Facebook again, have a great Friday.
Thank you, Kathy B.
Bye, Kim. See, hey. I forgot what the north of the U.S. I forgot how that part went, but it was all great. It just brought me such joy. See ya.